Hello and welcome to another video. Now, at the end of March, have been invited to speak at another conference in Russia, and sort of in celebration to that, I'm doing another Russian dish. This one's called salad Olivier. Now, salad Olivier originates in Moscow by a Belgian chef named Lucien Olivier at the Hermitage restaurant, which eventually closed and is no longer in business. His version is a little different from what developed later, but included, for example, seafood and poultry, along with vegetables and potatoes in kind of a special sauce that now has sort of been lost to the sands of time. But over time, the basic idea of the salad spread from the restaurant itself and several copycat restaurants out into the general public, and through Soviet times it changed a bit. The sort of Russian, sort of Soviet version of the salad then spread far and wide. It's found in Iran, it's found in Northern Europe under names like Russian salad. I think in Iran it's also called something like salad Olivier. But basically this salad has spread far and wide. We're going to be making sort of the Soviet / post-Soviet version today, with a few substitutions based upon what I can get at the store. So normally we would use ham and maybe something like a sausage similar to like a mortadella or a bologne. So I'm going to use kessler. I will use Jagdwurst as this sort of other meat component. But at any rate, I'll go into all of this as I introduce the ingredients. Now, in terms of the ingredients, we have kessler. This is about 120 grams or 4.5 ounces of kessler. This is basically, if you're in the US, just use a thick sliced ham. We have this Jagdwurst, about 70 grams, I think is about 4 ounces. No, I think it's like, I'll post conversions in the comments. 2 medium eggs, and that's our protein components. For the vegetable components, I have a small onion. This is maybe 100 gram onion. 1 large carrot that I have boiled and peeled. 2 potatoes of about this size, which I have boiled and peeled. 2 decent sized pickles, and a 5-ounce can of canned peas. We will then combine this with a bit of mayonnaise and some salt and pepper. Some people also add some herbs on top like dill. Not going to do that today, but those are the basic ingredients. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, ideally, you want to cube all of the ingredients so that they are no larger than the peas. The peas should be some of your largest ingredients. And so we're going to finely dice everything. See the small pieces there? We'll do this to the carrots, all the other veggies, and then I'll be back. Now we will do the same with the meat. So again, keep everything nice, finely diced. And when I'm done with this, I'll come back and you'll see this, but you can see how everything here is in really small pieces. Well, you can't really see it with the potatoes because they kind of glob together, but you can see everything else is pretty finely chopped. And so here we have all of our finely diced ingredients. We're going to put them in a bowl, stir them up, and add some mayonnaise. So let's go ahead and do that. So I was thinking of using a smaller bowl, but I think we need a big one this time. So I'm just going to pour all these ingredients in here, and I'm going to spoon in basically a spoonful of mayonnaise at a time and stir it until everything's kind of nicely coated. So this is the second dollop of mayonnaise, and going to stir this up. This is starting to look promising. Yeah, that's looking good. You don't want it like super heavy on the mayonnaise, but everything needs to be coated. And then if we want to, we can season with a bit of salt and with black pepper to taste. We could also add like fresh dill or something else at this point. I'm not going to do that today, but that is something I have seen in some recipes. It's worth noting that the original dressing was probably a mayonnaise-like dressing, but made from olive oil and maybe with a bit of red wine vinegar. My experience making mayonnaise is that if you make it out of olive oil, especially like an extra virgin olive oil, you get something that is much heavier, and it's also much more amenable to this sort of salad dressing. So this is another avenue of experimentation, is that you could make your own mayonnaise and, for example, do an olive oil mayonnaise and season with a little bit of vinegar afterwards. So that's this. Next we will cover plating. Now, the traditional plating is to use a springform mold. If you don't have one, you can do this with a bowl and some plastic wrap. Basically coat the inside of the plastic wrap, bowl with plastic wrap so that everything comes off nicely. And then pack the salad in all the way up to the brim. Now in Iran, they make a similar salad with shredded chicken that they also call salad Olivier, that shares heritage with the salad. And they'll use it as a salad, as a sandwich filling. But here, we're going to do this as a salad. Then take a plate. Invert over the top. Move the bowl. And then the plastic wrap. And you have a nice molded salad. You can then take a sprig of parsley as a garnish and just poke it in like that. Now, I'm going to show you one more trick, because apparently my fingers have been greasy enough making this that I have made the plate a little bit not quite looking as clean as I would like. So I'm going to clean it off, and you're probably wondering sometimes why you see this cheap bottle of vodka in the background. Well, now you're going to see why. So I'm going to put a little bit of vodka on this paper towel, and now I'm going to clean the plate. Vodka is an absolutely amazing food-grade cleaning solution. And when you're done with that, you can wipe it dry. Unlike water, it dries really fast, and it also cleans better than water. So that's done, and here we have our salad Olivier. Before I do the taste test, I'd like to say that this will actually keep well in the refrigerator for a few days, so you can make more than you eat at a given point. In addition, if you find this content interesting and useful, please subscribe. I hope that I have earned that subscription from you. And then you click the bell so that you can get all of the new videos. Now, I also use likes and views to determine what to make more of, so you can participate in that process by liking, commenting, sharing, that sort of thing. At any rate, I'd like to do the taste test now. This looks really good. This is just, there's something special about this salad. I know it isn't the original Hermitage restaurant salad, but this version is its own special salad. And it's really, really good. There's a reason that this is like the celebratory salad in a lot of post-Soviet countries. This is really, really good. And anyway, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. Bon appetit, and see you next week.